Hey there. Let me just breathe. Yep, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's in a towel. I got on no makeup. This has been the longest laundry day in history. Ow, ow, ow. Hi. Hi. Poppy says hi. Isn't he cute? um, oh my Lord. Y'all, seriously. I got up this morning, I had a cup of coffee, and I thought it's beautiful outside, so I'm going to get my laundry together and go start it. So I basically had one load of laundry. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, it was like one large load of laundry. So I went at around, I guess, 7:30 this morning and dropped off the laundry, put it in the machine. And then I came back to get it. It's after a little while, I had to go back. Well, I went up there and it was not done yet. It still had like quite a while. So I came home and then went back up there, and it seemed like, this has been such a long day, I could get this all wrong, but okay, I think that time when I went back up, it still had some time left on it, even though I had reset my timer on my phone. And so I went and did a couple of little things while I passed the time for it to be finished. So eventually it was finished. I brought it home and I hung it up. And while I was out doing, waiting for that time to pass or whatever, I went and bought a couple of things so I could fix myself some food. So I came home, after I got the laundry hung up and everything, and I fixed myself some food. And then I was thinking, it really is such a beautiful day that it'd be a really good time to go ahead and take all my rugs and stuff up there to wash those as well. Because, it was really nice out. It was beautiful, but it was starting to get kind of hot too. And the sun was, really bright. So I thought, well, this is a good time to go ahead and get my rugs and everything done. So I gathered all those up and took them up there. And then set my timer again. And then when I went back up there, I was like, seriously, it said it had like, I don't remember how long on the thing. So I said, all right, I'm just going to go ride up to the place I call the thrift store, wander around in there, because I think I set it for an extra 30 minutes. It said it had like 19 minutes or something. So I went ahead and set it for 30 and rode, quite a ways up the road. So I thought certainly by the time I get back over there, it'll be finished. So I went and did my wandering around and stuff and looking. And while I was in there, my little timer went off, and I still kind of took my time a little bit because I thought, I'm just going to make sure I'm giving it plenty of time. I get back over there and it still said it had 19 minutes. And I'm like, what? So I'm like trying to press on the pause button on the machine. And then suddenly it gives like an error message. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? And fortunately, there was a kid there, because ordinarily when I go up there to do my laundry, there's almost never a time that there's an actual person there. It's usually all closed up, and the machines are outside. So, you can do your laundry whenever you want to, but there's not usually anyone there if you have a problem. Well, luckily there was a kid there. And of course, he didn't really speak English or anything. So he called, I guess, his mom and was like talking to her and showing her with his phone, showing her the message on the machine and all of that, trying to get some advice as to what to do. So she apparently told him to just start it over, So he put the coins in and started it over, and I'm like, oh God. And then he like typed on his phone and then showed me a translated message that said, come back in an hour and a half. And it's like, by this time, hours have already passed. I mean, it was like, you know, there's just been like all this time has already passed. So I'm like, all right. And then I went up there again and it was still not ready. I don't even know. I've left out many times that I've been up there. I went up there so many times today that I lost count. But one of the last times that I went up there, I noticed that the machine that my stuff had been in was now suddenly covered in plastic and no longer in use. Okay. So the machine broke and my laundry had been split up and put into two different machines that still had like 40 something minutes. And I'm like, so by the time I actually went to go and get my laundry out that was finally finished washing, it was dark outside. I literally had to use my headlight and my flashing blinky light on the back basket because it was dark. So I literally have been doing laundry from practically since the sun came up until the sun went down, doing 2 loads of laundry. Oh my God. And I'm serious. I can't even tell you. There were numerous other times that I went up there that I've left out of this because I'm sure you're going to probably be bored with all of the times of laundry trips. So everything was like pushed on hold today. Everything that I was planning to really do, there were things I needed to do today that I really couldn't do because I had to keep going back up there. So I thought, okay, I'll do it once I go get my laundry. But then whenever I'd go up there and I'd have to come back home and wait another long period of time and whatever, it's like I just couldn't do certain things that I needed to do. So that is why it is now, whatever in the heck time it is, evening, 9:30, whatever it is. And I'm just now getting to this video, which is a lot later than normal for me. Why I have a towel on my head, and this day has been insane. Oh my God. And I'm like still needing to make an ASMR video because I did not do it again last night. So yeah, I'm like really behind on a lot of stuff right now. I mean, at least the laundry's done, but all of that stuff that I finally went to get, all the rugs and they're like little crocheted kind of, not really crocheted, but I don't know what you call it, these little handmade mat things that I have all in there, like covering parts of the broken cat tree and, you know, the little areas that they like to lay on and stuff. It's all of those little rug things that are real thick and heavy, so it's like it takes them a long time to dry. All of that stuff is sitting out in my yard right now, draped over my laundry rack things that I hang my stuff up on, whatever in the heck you want to call those things. It's all just kind of sitting out there, and a blanket. I've got a blanket, and I can't hang it down because with lightning being outside, I'm afraid he's going to walk by and spray on it. So my blanket is kind of like folded up and twisted over the top of the rack. So it's not really hanging to dry because I can't keep an eye on it tonight, you know. Oh, Lord. God. So yeah. So this is me in my, you know, all my natural whatever in the heck. Oh my God. And then, you know, I'm still thinking I might make a video, but I tell you, every day I keep saying, okay, I'm going to make a video tonight. And then there's either something that's going on that prevents it, like the concert or whatever, or dogs barking or me being too tired. I mean, there's just like all these freaking excuses for not making videos. And I know part of it is just, I think, psychological, because I think that I'm still like thinking, okay, the last video that I put up, same thing happens every time. Every single time, y'all. And I'm not trying to be bitchy and complaining about this, but it's a fact. Every time I post a new video, I lose subscribers on that channel. And so I hesitate to post videos. It's like I hesitate. Because last week, before I posted my last video, which was a decent video, and actually I got good comments on it. There was nothing wrong with the video. Before I posted it, I had finally gotten up to 717 subscribers. And then after I posted it, it dropped down to 711. So, so yeah, I think a lot of it's psychological. I think part of me is just like, if you put up a video, you're going to lose more subscribers again, and you're only up to 712 now. So how many are you going to lose after you put up a video tonight? So yeah, God, and I don't mean to go on about this, because I know people probably don't want to hear me bitching and complaining about subscribers and stuff on my other channel, but it is part of my life, and it is a big part of my life, because I've invested almost 6 years into that channel, and I'm still trudging along here trying. So yeah, but other than that, it's been a glorious day. It really has. It was beautiful outside. It really was. It was gorgeous outside, and even though I had to make all those trips up there on my bike, it was not bad, because I enjoyed getting out, and I enjoyed, those little, even though they were short trips, I enjoyed it, because it was a good, opportunity to ride my bike a little more. So I always like that. Oh, but I did get in my 7-minute workout today that I've been doing. I've been very good at that. Since I started, I only missed that one day, and that was last Wednesday when I got Poppy. Excuse me. That's the only day I missed, was the day I got him, and that's just because there was so much going on with bringing in a new kitten into the house that I just never could get to it. But I've done it every day since, so I'm proud of myself for that. And I did make a good lunch, because I was watching a channel that I subscribe to, is Dining with Death. And she does every now and then she'll do these videos where she actually makes the food, excuse me, of, like if it was somebody that was executed or something, she'll like make whatever their last meal was. Or if somebody died, if there's information that says what they had to eat before they were murdered or whatever, she'll make that food. So she was making this bolognese sauce and pasta. So then today, when I went out to go get stuff, I was like, maybe I should just have some spaghetti or something, because I already had the pasta and I already had the sauce, but I just needed to get some of the meat put in the sauce. So that's what I made today, and I made enough for 2 servings, so I've got some for lunch tomorrow. I didn't have it for dinner. I ended up having my bowl of cereal, which is pretty much what I always do. I have a really bad habit of just wanting cereal for dinner, but I always want the milk. And I love milk. I am a big milk drinker. I love milk, but I cannot drink it by itself. I know that may sound weird, but I absolutely love milk, but it has to be with something, either in a bowl of cereal, or it has to be, with something like a piece of cake or cookies or something that goes really well with milk. It has to be with something. So cereal is like my go-to meal. a lot of times. And I'm actually almost out of my cereal, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go into the far end of town if I want to get like the big bulk bag. Because they don't make boxes of cereal here like they do in America, where you can go and you can buy these gigantic boxes or bags, you know. They make these little, basically 2 serving bags of cereal. So, and I go and I buy like a big bag that's got like 4 bags in it. So that gives me like 8 bowls of cereal. Yes. Yeah, it's different here. It really is. But anyway, other than that, though, it has been a good day. Oscar and Poppy have been playing like crazy. It's been wonderful. And they're even getting now to where they're kind of wrestling with each other. And it was hysterical earlier. I wish I would have been recording when this was going on. Poppy and Oscar were wrestling with each other, and you know, Poppy's so tiny and Oscar's so big. And Oscar's kind of laying there, you know, sort of wrestling with him. And all of a sudden, Oscar just takes his paw and he just kind of lays it across Poppy and just holds him down. He's just like, I mean, yeah, you had to be there, but it was hilarious. I was laughing so hard because it was just so cute in the moment. Because he's so gentle with Poppy. He is not rough with him at all. Because he knows he's a baby and he's just very gentle with him and stuff. So it's like Poppy's doing all this wrestling and, you know, getting all in there and, excuse me, you know, getting all crazy and stuff. And Oscar's kind of just standing there kind of going, yeah, okay, you know. But he's been good, and it's been really nice to see them getting more and more comfortable with each other. And now they like kind of go up and sniff each other's faces and sort of, you know, Oscar will try to clean his face a little bit and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying watching them getting to know each other and starting to get this bond, which is really great. So I hope it continues. And I'm sure that once Poppy gets to be bigger, you know, Oscar will probably enjoy him a lot more, because then he'll be able to really wrestle with him and stuff like he likes to do with Lightning. But, I mean, once again, right before I started this video, Lightning was out there in my bike basket, meowing through the window. So I put everything away, let him in for a few minutes. He wrestled for about 30 seconds with Oscar, and then that was it. So I'm glad Oscar has Poppy, because he keeps him busy. He does. That child, he is just like a lightning bolt himself. I mean, he is just like, it's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on now and try to figure out if I'm actually going to try and make this video for my other channel. Because if I do, I'm going to be looking like I do right now for the type of video that I'm going to do. I am not putting on makeup. I'm not going to the trouble. I'm not even going to fool with it. So I'm going to be doing a video that will not require it. And I don't know. So wish me luck, y'all, because I kind of need it. I'm serious. I know that it's a lot of my own blockage that's, you know, blocking me from making a video over there. I know it is. But anyhow, I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a Monday, so I'm hoping it's a good one for you. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye.